What's up, guys? It's Motorco here, and we are going to be streaming the 3-2 event. Should be coming out in roughly 10 minutes. I gotta be totally honest with you, I've been playing JP most of the day, trying to get the Final Fantasy VII Remake event done. Um, Trying to unlock the third variation of the umbrella weapon. So I haven't been playing global a lot today, as you can tell. I mean, I had 50 magicites stocked up. But we have 8, so we should have full stamina and we should be ready to rock for this event. Just gotta wait for it to come out. In the meantime, for the next couple of minutes, let me hop over to the JP server. So I have a bunch of stamina that I want to get rid of before I start doing 3-2, and so I want to do is I need a bunch of these Palladius Lagoon materials. I need the dark versions so that I can 5-star a couple of support cards that I managed to get my hands on. So that's kind of what I want to work on for the next 5 or 10 minutes. Shouldn't take too long. Plus, this gives me an opportunity to show you guys what these battles are all about. Some of these battles are very hard. I've noticed that when I was farming the light and the dark region, the light and the dark region are much harder than the other regions. Mostly because when the light and the dark region finally do get released, there's going to be much better and more advanced jobs that are available to the player base for those particular jobs. So as a result, they're just much higher difficulty. As you can see right here, I'm kind of struggling with this guy. He's pretty tough, and so we'll do the best that we can with this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually clear this node. This is the 60 stamina dark node. If you just joined in. And it's pretty hard. And this is a rogue that I'm playing on. So basically there was a bunch of a series of events that happened, and I figured out that I had to re-roll on the Japanese server, and I really hate that. I had to do that because I had so many good things on the Japanese server, including the Cloud Hall of Fame and all that nonsense with the Maya jobs. But I didn't have a linked account, and I got a warning from Square Enix telling me that my account was going to be banned if I was caught using modded APKs. I'm not sure if I had one, but I didn't want to take any chances of getting banned, so I went ahead and just reinstalled the game, and started a new Japanese account. Now, I'm not too sad about it because my support cards are much better this time around, and I've learned on the Japanese server that just playing a lot of Japanese games that your cards really are much more important overall than your jobs are. I'd say like 75% of the importance is probably cards, and like 25% is like jobs. Because if your jobs carry over, your cards carry over to various jobs over time, and they're just much more important to have. So as a result, I don't feel bad about having to reroll, even though I miss out on the Cloud job and the Maya job and stuff. There's an opportunity for me to get those later on down the road. I'm really excited about 3-2. We got 7 more minutes. Trust me, I'll probably be one of the first ones done with Chapter 3-2 because I've already done it like I don't know how many times now. So I know what to expect. I know what to bring. I know Titus is going to be very good against the last boss. Hint, hint. So, you know, as long as you know a couple of those things, then you should be fine. Chapter 3-2 is not that difficult. It's a really high stamina node. and as a result, um, as a result, oh, what the heck was I saying? I apologize. Anyways, um, so we didn't get what we wanted there. There was no drop, but it's fine because we just wanted to burn some stamina and stuff there. So I'll go ahead and close to the English version, get my decks ready to do chapter 3 too. Um, let's see, probably that looks okay actually. Um, what else do I want to use? Probably use Assassin. Assassin clears this stuff pretty quickly, and I have a decent Assassin set. Might just stick with Titus. Yeah, we'll just go with Titus. That's fine. I think I could probably use Titus's weapon instead of the night weapon. I like the extra magic. Never mind. We'll be fine. We'll be fine like this. Although the ultimate charger would be nice. What's up, Jen? How's it going, man? Um, let's see what we, yeah, ultimate charger. We'll go with that. We'll use Titus's weapon. Never mind. All right. Um, in the meantime, let's show off some Titus gameplay, I guess. Do a fire boss real fast. What's this one down here? Shadow Dragon? Yeah, we can do that. So, a couple of things that you guys want to do in advance of the Palladius Lagoon coming out and in preparation for 5-star cards is definitely hit the last like couple of weeks in my videos and stuff. If you've been paying attention, um, you definitely want to try and get some of these bosses down like Shadow Dragon and Behemoth and stuff. The defense breakdown cards hit for 2 to 4 turns, depending on whether or not they get resisted. I'll show you one right here. So that was a 4-turn one, so it didn't get resisted, so that was good. Um, and then Titus hits decently with Jack Shot. Yeah, that's one of the things I lost out on was you can survive it. You know, like if you re-roll and you get like Super Monk and Maya, you'll be fine. You know, or any of the Maya jobs. Like if you get any of the Maya jobs, you're fine. Maya really is the Japanese meta right now. Like a lot of people are all on their favorite jobs and stuff, and I get it, but like Maya is just so ridiculous. It's not even funny. Um, if you've uh, if you've played on the Japanese server and played as a Maya job, then you'll know. Um, I just like her mechanics, and I like the way she's set up. Like she's really strong, and she rewards you for good play. Whereas like some other jobs, they don't necessarily reward you for good play. So a good thing about the break defense down cards is that they have an auto ability that's similar to the warrior ability. If you get resisted, then you still get 15% on your orange break, no matter what. So even if you're using a fire spell on a fire boss, it's okay. You'll still get um, Yeah, you can get mega jobs before completing chapter 6. It's just random. Basically, whenever you do the gacha system, it's random. And a lot of times you'll be like, "Oh, well, I haven't completed chapter 6 and I don't see getting any mega jobs." And then once you get done with chapter 6, you'll do a roll, you'll pull a mega job and you'll like think to yourself, "Oh, well, there must be a correlation." Really not. It's just random. Um so you can get any job at any time. You can get. I mean, I've playing Super Monk and the new Maya job. Um, with it, not so much. So I think the event just dropped. I think Chapter 3.2 just dropped. So here we go. Yeah, Chapter 3.2. Here we go. I should be able to blow through this fairly quickly. Pretty confident in my ability to be able to do this. Um, I probably need to set up an AOE job though, because there are some nodes that are semi difficult in terms of that you need AOE to beat them. Yeah, I saw the notification, and so we'll get started with this as soon as it loads in. Holy crap, it's taking forever. What is this? All right, so everything I've done to get here. I probably should turn the sound on, but the problem is like the sound sounds really bad over the stream, so I may not be able to do that. What's up, Titus? How's it going, man? This is kind of weird doing this as Titus. Uh, all right, so I don't have access to my menu right now. You can walk around and talk to all these people. I really don't care to. Um, it's up to you. I've already seen like this stuff like I don't know how many different times. I haven't been able to read it in English, so I don't know what's going on with the story. Chaos is a big, bad monster looking guy. All right. Princess Sarah talking about warriors and heroes and all this nonsense. That's a pretty badass sword Garland has, I'm not gonna lie. Let me apologize if it does. I might be able to do something about that though. Let's see. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Maya comes with her own weapons. She has her own weapons that she uses. You don't necessarily have to have a Maya weapon. Alright, so I don't really care too much about the friends cards. First couple battles are pretty easy. Let me know how the sound levels are, guys. If it's too loud and stuff. So these are all very high stamina nodes. So you're probably going to have to use one or two elixirs at least. But the good thing about it is that there's a lot of experience to be gained. So there's definitely some benefits to it as well. Even though they're high stamina nodes, they're high experience, so you'll probably level up once or twice. $5 to Mobius Day. That is true. If you want to wait to do Chapter 3-2 until Mobius Day, that would be extremely smart. Personally, I'm not going to do that, but you know, again, if you decide that that's what you want to do, then by all means, that'd be pretty smart. Okay, Batman. I can't wait till Mobius Day. That's way too long. Plus, you know, nobody wants to stay up till 4 in the morning to see a stream. Gonna rearrange some cards here just to keep my cards leveling and stuff properly. Let's see, 12 stamina node. I think the final rewards for this is like a summon ticket and something else. I totally forget. Like you get some decent stuff from doing this chapter, but I mean the main thing is that you get 5-star augments unlocked. I mean I can't understate like exactly how huge that is. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm excited, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for 5-star cards. I'm ready for this game to kind of take off in the direction where it's supposed to be. Like all of these monsters and things right now are just like beginner garbage trash, basically. And as time elapses, they'll get stronger, and this game will get a lot more difficult, a lot more challenging, and it will be a lot of fun. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm still trying to I'm trying to do my best to give you guys good content and stuff. Save my ultimate for one of the last fall. Thank you, Zerabine. That's very kind of you. I'll do my best to save my ultimate for the last fight because usually the last fight's the hardest one, but we'll see. I might use it here because I don't like these guys. They're kind of annoying. Of course, when you can break them in one hit, why would you? Jeez. Yeah, there we go. We'll use our ultimate here. Get rid of this guy pretty quick. Make sure to drive before we do it. Just in case we need hard orbs. Or ice orbs, not hard orbs. What am I saying? So, something that was kind of cool for Last Tower that not a lot of people knew about was you could use Jet Shot to drive water orbs because it has elemental mirror. And as a result, Jet Shot was like something that you could use similar to Four Wall to kind of speed up the fight a little bit. But I couldn't make the setup work just because I didn't have the correct support cards to make it work. So I'm trying to alleviate that situation, but I think I'm just gonna have to wait over time. Why am I using Jet Shot instead of Fang? I just like the elemental mirror. I think it has more general usefulness at the moment. And besides, man, I mean, like, I get the VNF thing, but, like, if you're using Titus without Jet Shot, that just seems wrong to me. Like, you know? Just kind of feels bad, man. So Firegut Impulse is doing a lot of work for me. Pretty happy with it. I'm probably not going to be able to use that on the last boss. I don't think he heals with fire spells though, so maybe I can. It's really my only break defense down card, so having it on the last boss will help a lot. Somebody didn't have their haste upgraded. Oh well, that's fine. Titus is doing a pretty decent job at this. Let's go, boys. Alright. Pretty estimating this with Titus. It's pretty cool. He's like, Titus is fine in single player. It's just in multiplayer. I always knew he was like a decent job, just like I didn't think he was anything spectacular. So like he's usable. It's just not like he's not like the other legend jobs. The other legend jobs, a lot of them come into the meta and they are the meta for a little quite some time. You know, they kind of break things a little bit. Titus doesn't really do that. He's just a job that can be used, and he's pretty strong. Has some decent abilities. We'll see what happens to him for the Hall of Fame, though. I'm kind of interested to see what they do with him for the Hall of Fame. He could possibly get some really strong abilities. He has a lot of potential to be busted. They could make him into a specialized wind attacker, which would be kind of cool. Because he can use the Maya cards and stuff. He's got a lot of potential to be busted later on. Because those Maya cards, I don't know if you guys have seen them or anything, or messed around with them, but the Maya cards are really strong. They have a lot of really good abilities on them that are kind of new to the game and mechanics and stuff. And they're pretty cool to use. So, I use my ability twice there, mostly to kind of evacuate some orbs. I'm not really trying to drive them. So I translated the Japanese to English using Google Translate. It's an app that you can get on the Google Store. And it's just the official Google Translate app. It's nothing special. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space on your phone. It's not like some third-party app that you can't trust. So I definitely recommend getting it. If you use the app on your phone, you can take a screenshot of whatever on your phone and then put it into the Google Translate thing, and it'll scan it, and it'll translate the image for you. And all you kind of do is just highlight what you wanna read, and it'll show you everything that you need to know. So since these are high experience areas, and I'm not really using too many support cards at the moment, because this stuff is pretty easy so far, I'm gonna switch my setup up a little bit. This chapter is kind of frustrating because like you go through it and like you get to the end, or what you think would be the end, and it doesn't end there. There's like 7 or 8 levels after that. It's kind of crazy. Get an opportunity to try and level up a card or two that I need to get leveled. Probably this Shiva card right would be a good candidate. Yeah, we'll do this Shiva card right here. I know it's a rogue card, but I'm just trying to level it. I'm not trying to actually use it. I don't need Tyro right now. Titus is handling most of this so far pretty easily. I'll probably switch it back when I go to fight Chaos, because Chaos is kind of a... I don't want to say he's hard, but he's definitely not like a pushover either. This is a good time to get some friends tickets and stuff done, man. Um, so so just be ready. Try and do everything you can to get yourself prepared for when Palladius Lagoon comes out, and be ready for it because um, there's going to be a lot of work associated with it to get your cards to 5 stars. And ways you can prepare is save your elixirs. Start saving your elixirs. Um, Definitely hit the hunter's exploration region up and farm some of those harder bosses, especially the Ochu, because if you're like me, I'm still having a hard time finding Ochu mats. There's not a lot of places to get them, and the third exploration region is pretty much the only one. So if you have any, Lagoon is December 21st. If you have any, what am I saying? I'm sorry, guys. If you have any, the 14th, I believe, is the Gigantar area. That fairly hard as well. I know, like, I'm saying, don't use elixirs and stuff, but I want to get this done. Like, I don't want to sit around and wait for other people to tell me what's going on with this. Oh, yeah, that's right. Those guys heal when you do that. Whoops. So this probably isn't the best area in the world to be using water spells, but it's fine. This is kind of where Jet Shot shines, actually, because you're able to hit these mobs, and as long as they don't heal when they get hit with water, like some of them do, then you can get the resistances while still doing damage. So it's not like a total... It's not like the ideal scenario, obviously, but it's not like a total bad either. I'll probably just use my ultimate to finish this guy off. Titus is not an amateur, guys. Is that something that Titus said? I don't even remember what all his emotes were. How you guys enjoying the farmable magicite, man? I gotta be honest with you, I'm not a fan of how they set that up on global. They should have like basically allowed it to be any multiplayer fight and not like specific ones. Yeah, go through the elements before the chaos fight. That makes sense. I'm just gonna stick with this setup the whole way through, probably. Titus is a lot of fun to play. And besides, paid enough money for him. I might as well get some use out of him. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It reminds me of like that game, you used to play at Chuck E. Cheese. If you live in the States, Um, there's this pizza place you went to as a kid called Chuck E. Cheese, and they had all kinds of games and things. A game there called Whack-A-Mole. I don't know if you've ever played it or not, but basically it's these little moles that pop out of holes, and the idea is to hit them before they go back down into their hole. And anyways, that's kind of what it feels like, you know. It's like you're sitting there just playing whack-a-mole with the multiplayer menu, and I don't like it. I don't mind like there being a cap on it, but just make it for every multiplayer fight. Like, it doesn't have to be so clunky as to where it's only specific ones, you know. I mean, if you're going to give away Magicite, you might as well just go ahead and do it the right way and not this half-ass way that they've decided to do it. But I do like the extra revenue. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice to be able to have that. This is my story. He's so serious. Is this like the X2 version of Titus or something? Because Titus in Final Fantasy X was like hella fun. He was like joyful and kind of... This must be like the X2 version or something. The like super serious one. Don't be messing with me. Got 3 chicks I gotta protect. I don't know. I'm being stupid right now. You have to forgive me. Alright, so I've leveled up all of my cards, so I'm going to switch this setup around a little bit more. Sorry, guys. Just trying to maximize my efficiency here. I said I wasn't going to use that spell, and I went ahead and used it anyway. That was brilliant. I mean... Yeah, pure fire deck, probably. This might be a good place to go to farm high scores and stuff. The problem is, one of the things that I don't like about the game right now is that even in the Japanese version, like, there's no real good dedicated fire attackers. And that kind of bugs me to know that, you know, for the next year, we're not really going to have a dedicated fire attacker. That really bothers me. I don't like that. Like, Rogue is like just about the only fire attacker in the game. There's Rogue and there's Squall. And then outside of that, there's nothing. You have White Mage, but that's not an attacker role. That's a support role. You have Hunter, but that's a breaker role. That's not a support. That's not a... you know what I mean? I know, but there's no dedicated attacker other than Rogue. Like, Rogue is the only one. And it only has plus 100% fire. Now, they may change that when they do the Rogue Hall of Fame and stuff eventually. Who knows when that'll be. But I don't know. It's whatever. Maybe I'm just nitpicking too much. It just seems really odd to me that they wouldn't put a dedicated fire attacker into the game. Good lord, this is serious, Titus. This guy is like too serious for me. I don't like it. I don't know. It just makes those water fights like Femfreet a little bit harder than they have to be. You know, not having really a dedicated fire attacker, but I guess you can use your strong elements or whatever and do fine on those fights. Yeah, I know. Like super serial freaking Titus here. Don't mess with me. It's like wall. It definitely has that wall kind of flavor though. Like I guess Wall is like a super serious kind of guy, and like when you mix Wall with Titus, you kind of get this super serial Titus. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it would be the same thing as like Chris Tucker and Arnold Schwarzenegger making a fucking movie together. You know, like Chris Tucker is just like this happy-go-lucky guy or whatever, and like Arnold Schwarzenegger is just like a freaking tank. He's like, get out of my way. Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense, I guess. Uh, I think Ashura is probably going to be one of the first cards I augment. It's going to be Haste, the Force cards, probably Fat Chocobo, and Ashura. And if I have the option to augment Jack Shot and Vanilla Fang and stuff, I'll probably do that as well. But I seriously doubt they're going to let us do that without the event. I guess I should bring something other than haste if I'm going to be using his sword, because like my ultimate charges hella fast. Space and to drive orbs at the same time, in case this guy hits me. I don't need a fire spell. Just spam Jack Shot. It'll work. It's like those Dark Knights who come into the Shiva fight, you know? Let me just spam Jack Shot, guys. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, I got a whole ability ticket, guys. We're rich now. Here he is.
not falter. Cast aside your pride. Eternal glory awaits. Come, we hunt chaos this day.
Don't worry, guys. Farming skill seeds will be a joke here in a week. These guys are desperate, man. I think they need some help from guys from Final Fantasy 15. What do you guys think? Guys from Final Fantasy 15 will make short work of this. They need to go ahead and do that collaboration event like soon, you know? We'll hit him with the jack shot to get some score up. Why not? It's not the Palladius area that's good for skill seeds. It's the Kakatar region, the Gigantar region. You can literally get 100 to 150k skill seeds of one particular type in one run. It's really nice. Really nice. If you have a good job and a good setup and can get a good score, you can get a lot of skill seeds in a hurry. So if you're like me, and you have a ridiculous number of those tablets saved up, I have over 200 at this point. You figure how many runs is that? Like what, 40 something? 40 something runs. That's like 4 million skill seeds or something that I have stored up. If you do a good 8-panel job, I wouldn't worry about it. Don't worry about it right now. Like seriously, wait until the Gigantar region comes out. I'll show you guys on the Japanese server what I'm talking about once I get this chapter done. Because I still want to do a run. I have like, I don't know, 8 or 9 runs that I can do. Yeah, like things cycle in this game. Things are good for a while and then they're not good. And I wouldn't say it was pointless. I mean, you still needed to get an 8-panel job, right, to be able to do this, right? So it's not 100% completely pointless. That's another reason why I said, you know, only focus on a couple of different jobs, and not worry too much about leveling jobs initially, because it's much easier to farm skill seeds later. But all in all, like, I would not feel bad about the work that I've put into this game, you know. But I still have a window to do that. Um, I've kind of been playing too much on the Japanese server here lately. I need to focus a little bit more on global and pay more attention to these Sicarius bosses because they are important. You want to have somewhere around 100 3-star materials saved up for various things that are going to be released within the next couple of months for multiplayer. Here's the thing a lot of people don't realize. Okay, a lot of people let me talk just a minute about this because I feel like it's important. The only reason I'm playing on the Japanese server is because I have a lot of free time on my hands right now, for one, and for two, I'm trying to look and see ahead and try and get a feel for how things are going to be. That way I can give you guys better information and feed you guys the right, correct information for global. Um, so those are the primary reasons why I'm playing the Japanese server. Something that you need to understand if you decide to go that route and play on the Japanese server is that it is a huge, huge grind fest. Um, a lot of times you're not going to have the cards that you need. You're not going to be able to farm efficiently at first. Um, you need materials. You need materials for your other Sicarius cards that are going to come out. There's going to be more Sicarius fights that come out, and you want to use the older bosses, the single target bosses, in order to farm for your AOE bosses. Because there's going to be AOE Sicarius cards that come out, and they're going to have this similar power to Vanilla Fang, and they're gonna be primarily attack focused cards. But anyways, to continue on with my point, oh, what was I saying? Good lord, I totally forgot what I'm talking about. Oh, to continue on with my point about the Japanese server, like, so a lot of people got mad about the Titus thing, and they wanted to go play on the Japanese server. Well, what they don't realize is that, okay, now you have to grind out all of your cards again. You don't have any cards, you don't have anything, and you have to pull from the gacha system, which means that you're not going to be able to get everything that you need right away. And you have to do a tremendous amount of work to catch up to even where you're at on global. Um, so it's not really a solution. Uh, Global is much more noob friendly. Like, if you don't want to put a lot of work into the game and stuff, Global is much more friendly to the casual player. Okay, the Japan server is brutal. It takes a lot of work to get ahead. It takes a lot of playing time, a lot of hours, a lot of grinding, a lot of doing bosses and knowing how to spend your resources. It's an extremely difficult thing to do if you don't have a very sound knowledge of this game. Okay, so it's not really a solution. Okay, you can't really say I'm mad at global, so I'm going to go play the Japanese server. It's not that easy. There's a lot of work involved in that. Yeah, and that's another thing. Grow stars are much harder to come by on the Japanese server. So if you don't pull your cards at 4 stars, you're screwed. you're like totally screwed, because then you have to decide, okay, am I gonna use my grow stars on KOTR, which is like one of the best spells in the game, or am I gonna suffer on my damage spells for the next like month and a half while I try and get more grow stars, or am I gonna, augment my damage card and then not have a support card to be able to support it? Like, there's a lot of really hard decisions that you have to make. um, and it's just not fun, man. I mean, why would you give up on global? You've already put all the work in. You've already got most of your cards where you need them to be. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And plus, most people already have some grow stars and saved up, so when new content comes around, they're able to augment their cards almost straight away. Um, so it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, real fast, I also want to talk about the disciter cards. So it turns out that most of the disciter cards are actually pretty strong. So they're going to be one of cards that they're going to be cards that you are going to want to have. Now the fast learner ones are obviously trash. Don't worry too much about the fast learner cards. However, there is one or two fast learner cards that are I don't want to say like good, but they're like decent enough to have around. Um, but since they are fast learner cards, I mean, anything that you can't augment to 5 stars is just garbage. So don't worry too much about the fast learner cards, but the cards that you can augment and the cards that you can use, for instance, Zidane is actually a really strong Ranger Water card. Cloud is still one of the best Earth cards in the game for the Soldier First Class category, and because Cloud got huge boost to damage, that Cloud card is phenomenal. So keep an eye out for stuff like that, guys. Actually, I should use this Blizzard spell right here. I keep forgetting that Titus can use mage cards. It's so handy. So basically, what I'm saying is just keep an eye on the discard cards. There's there's a lot of benefits to doing that. Or a lot of benefits to having them. Excuse me, not doing them. What am I saying? Ultros is going to be a water fire boss. My idea initially is to use either Titus or Magus and tank the water guy. Kill the fire guy really quickly. Tank the water guy. And then use fire spells to get the water guy down fairly quickly. Since Magus and Titus both have plus 45% water resist, it makes much more sense to kill the fire first. You just have to keep in mind that once you kill one of them, the other one berserks and gets plus 200% damage, so he'll hit you like a truck. So you want to you want to set yourself up to where you can kill one and then kill the other within like 2 turns. The best way to do that is probably with a strong ultimate, or a really strong nuking class. And so I really feel like Titus and Magus could potentially be very good for this next tower. We'll see. I need to take a real short break. I will be right back in like 2 minutes. I apologize. Okay, guys. I'm back. I'm sorry. Hopefully, not too many people left while I was gone. Alright. Gotta sell some stuff. Come on, game, let's go. I'm actually gonna hang on to the bombs. because I plan on augmenting my force cards soon. I want to get them to 5 stars as soon as possible. As far as jobs that I have maxed out, I've only got a few. I don't have as many as people might think. Black Mage, Samurai, Assassin, Dancer, Scholar, Titus, and Mage and Knight. I'll fuse them together if I start running out of space. I've got a bunch in my bank already. I just want to make sure I have enough to get the ability level that I need to get. Haste is going to be a very, very important card for you guys to get up first. Because at 5 stars, it gets the extend time buff, which takes all of your buffs and increase their duration by 1 turn. Now, that's existing buffs. That's not buffs you're applying. So that does not count towards haste. So, for instance, if you had Fat Chocobo up and you cast haste, then and your Fat Chocobo is at 3 turns, then it would go from 3 turns to 4 turns because of the extend time. So it's a very, very useful buff, especially with multi spells like Tyro. You're gonna see Tyro increase its playability a lot. And I think Tyro could possibly be something that's widely used for the next tower in conjunction with a 5-star Hermes card, even if Tyro isn't able to go to 5 stars. I shouldn't have used that Fire Gate Impulse right there, but that's okay.
I promise this will quit. That's the move.
Alright, moving along nicely. Chapter 3-2 isn't a very long chapter. Doesn't take a whole lot of time to complete. You get to the chaos fight rather quickly. I think there's like 4 battles in each area. There's like 4 areas. And then there's like another 5 or 6 nodes after you finish chaos. Live to fight another day, I guess, is what he's trying to say. I should be about to level soon. Well, maybe not. Landscape mode hasn't hit global just yet. If somebody has landscape mode, it's more than likely an APK of some sort. Okay, that didn't work how I wanted it to. Let's just nuke them. I hit the button. What's an APK? I think that was the question. It's a modified file that you attach to the game. I don't know. I could try. Nope. No landscape mode. Not yet. Landscape mode just allows you to play from the side view. So, like, you can rotate your phone and get a different view on it. That's all that does. It's something that probably should have already been in the game. But I can understand why it's not, because these games are fairly graphic intensive. So, something else you need to kind of have a heads up for. If you do decide to 5-star your break defense down cards, you might consider waiting to get them to ability level 10, because in Exploration 4, you're able to farm all of those cards. Not only are you able to farm all of those cards, but you're also able to get the 4-star versions of those cards as well. So, if you are a free-to-play player and stuff, and you really want these break defense down cards, which are extremely strong, they're worth getting, you can wait until Exploration 4 comes out, and that should be coming out relatively soon. I think it comes out around the time that Chapter 4 comes out. So even on a fire opponent with a fire defense breakdown card, I was still able to do quite a bit of orange bar damage. That's right, I'm no amateur. What's up with Titus's necklace, man? Do you guys think that's a cool necklace, or do you think that's kind of like a sort of a weird expression? I think it's a little on the weird side. Get back here, I'm not done with you yet.
I'd say it's waiting for you, but I know you're not going to go chasing after it.
Why?
Because you are not just another lemon prepared to throw its life away in the name of glory.
Nice. Alright, so the last battle showed itself. Now we just have to go, well, not the last battle, but one of the final battles. So we just have to make it over there. 24 stamina nodes are always fun. This is the fire. I mean, I feel like I should be having an actual break card equipped and not fire get impulse, but it's what it's. I mean, it's doing its job, so it's fine. Just kind of sucks using it on the bombs because it doesn't break their orange gauge. We'll have some fun with it. So when the Ranger version of the Shiva card levels up finally, then I'll switch it out. Get an actual ice breaking card probably. I don't really need it, but it'll be alright. I kind of wish I drew Leviathan. Leviathan is the much better version of the Mage break defense down. Because it like more classes can use it over time. There's more water focused classes in the game than anything else. I don't know if you guys have noticed that trend. I don't know what's up with it, but there's definitely a lot more water focused classes than any other class. All right, Idlehead. Fun. Okay, so like are you talking about the warrior job or the warrior class? Because at a certain point, the warrior class turns more of different elements. Like initially, it starts as fire, and I agree with that assessment. But like later on, it changes. Paladin, for example, is all water light. All of the priest batch is all light focused jobs. So if you are interested in pulling for the priest batch, you want to definitely farm up some light seeds. You probably want to have around 1 million light seeds for Paladin and Priest. Oh, focused. Alright, I'm just gonna nuke this guy. Screw it. So, you'll see what I mean about Jet Shot. If you look, I have two stacks of resistances, and then I use Jet Shot, and it'll go to 3. And I won't have to drive. So that's kind of one of the advantages of Jet Shot over Vanilla Fang, especially for grinding. It'll be pretty useful in this upcoming tower, so remember that little trick. It's not really a trick, I mean, I don't know. Just remember that for the next tower, because it'll probably be pretty important. Because what Titus can do is nuke down the fire side of the boss, and while he's nuking down the fire side of the boss, he's putting up water resistance. Since I'm not sure when the Sakari's cards are actually going to be able to go to 5 stars, there's no guarantee that it'll happen this month. I didn't see in the details where they were adding the 5-star augmentation materials to the shop. I could be wrong, but if it is the case that you can't augment your Sakari's cards to 5 stars, then those single target cards are going to be your best nuke cards. So they're going to be the ones you're going to want to use in the tower at 5 stars. Plus, also, you might want to do some research and looking into what abilities they get at 5 stars, because their abilities might be better suited for tower at 5 stars than the Sakari's cards. So definitely give that a look as well. Yeah, I think what's going on is that they're gonna have special augmentation materials that are not in the game for those particular cards, and as a result, you have to wait until Tyro comes back out as part of a re-release event to be able to get those cards. Ah, cockatrice. This should be fun.
I promise this will quit.
Yeah, that was fun. YRP for the win. Probably gonna have to use one or two more elixirs. I don't seem to be leveling up near as fast as I thought I would. So you gotta do this Field of Chaos battle twice. And I'm not anywhere near leveling at the moment. I'm getting closer. But I don't think I'm gonna get there. An alternate motive for me using this, yeah, it is pretty high. They're high stamina, high experience, but again, like, I understand that maybe some people are going to probably want to farm this area for the experience, but keep in mind that the Gigantar area is going to solve all of your experience problems, I promise you. There's one node in the Gigantar area that gives in excess of 30,000 experience. It's a lot. So be patient, guys. It's coming. Like the Gigantar area is like a staple in this game. It is like one of the cornerstones of this game, and the reason and why they didn't release it earlier than they have is beyond me. I don't know, but they didn't, and I don't know. I just can't stress this enough. Just save up for that event. Like, I don't want to tell you not to play much. Like, you know, obviously you want to spend your stamina while you got it on various things, but don't spend a whole lot of time in Chapter 3, Part 2 trying to get experience and stuff, because it's really a waste. When you're doing your skill seed farming runs, you're going to be leveling up a lot anyways, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Hit me with all you got.
Alright, so the main target focus AoE cards are fairly good. If you pulled one at 4 stars, then go ahead and 5-star it. Like, now, is it worth it to use grow stars on? That's a whole different ball game. That's like a whole different question. That's tough, man. I mean, that's basically gonna have to be a call that you make yourself. Just realize that there's a lot of really good cards out there, and with the Dissident event, we start getting a lot more efficient single target nukes. Like, the Dissident event has some really, really good cards in it. I can't stress that enough. That cloud card in the Dissident event is so good. So good. Especially for warriors. Samurais, you're going to want to have that card. it's not the wind variation of the card either, by the way. There's two different variations of the cloud card. There's the wind one. That one's okay. You want the earth. Yeah, you're dead.
We blanks have no memory of our past. Perhaps when we die here, we are reborn with our memories elsewhere. What are you saying? Even if our memories do return, a pointless death is a pointless death. Maybe so. Live long then, friend. And if you live in glory, rather than die for it, then our deaths are not pointless. Stop. What are you doing? I am Laro of Evelyn. May my light be cast on Princess Sarah!
See you later, buddy. Nice knowing you.
No! You didn't have to die for me, but I will live for you.
Oh boy. Here we go, boys. This is what everybody's waiting for. The main event. We're about to fight chaos. This isn't the final fight of the chapter, but it's the final fight of this story arc. And the fight's over. Fight's over. We'll finish them off in style. How about that? Boom. Yes, that was on hard mode, guys. Titus just makes things look stupid.
Laughs at me. He thinks I'm not ready to die here. That I'm a coward. Unworthy of a death at its hands.
Huh. Interesting. So, Wall is not ready? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. So, this is the Chaos card that you get. It's the Fire Gift spell. But it is a 4-star version. The problem is it doesn't have damage break on it. So, even if you level it up to level 8, you know, it is what it is. It's a decent card. Okay. You just can't augment it, I don't think. All right. Let's go get Sarah. See what's up with her. What's all this stuff? Oh, I guess that's the beginning of the chapter. I don't know. Okay, anyways. Yeah, the fight with Chaos isn't that hard, guys. Just gotta realize it's a firefight and then go in from there. Like, Magus would probably absolutely destroy that guy. Oh, lots of death and chaos. Can we walk around a little bit? Nope. Does this area look familiar, guys? This is the multiplayer area. Alright, what's going on?
You're here, at last. All the dead and wounded. My heart could not bear it. I prayed for someone to come to me. And here you are, the answer to my prayers.
I want to ask,
Yes?
why is it I have come here? Everyone says I have to see you, and you say you wish to see me. But why?
You are here too. No, I cannot say.
Because the prophecy says so. Is that it?
No. The prophecy tells that you would bring hope to all of Palamecia. But it also tells of what comes at your journey's end. For he shall see Chaos slain by his sword, and take for his wife the princess of the realm. Heart, it was torn for so long, but if it is you, will you have me, warrior of light?
Come, we must set out in search of the next room.
Will you not give your name, sir? Your friend is rude, but the words he spoke are true. This great journey must continue. It will not serve for you to linger here.
Interesting.
I will wait for you, however long I must, and dream of the days to come that we will spend at each other's side. Go well and be safe. Know that I will wait for you until the very end of days.
Okay.
Sarah welcomed me with such love and warmth. I do not think her feelings were false, but I cannot know. And what of my feelings? Already she seems so willing to trust me, to swear herself to me. A strange thing.
Strange indeed. So a lot of people have speculated that this game is like a remake of Final Fantasy 1. I didn't play Final Fantasy 1 like I mean I played it but I didn't like beat it. So I'm not familiar with that particular story arc too much.
hit me with all your... No challenge at all.
No challenge at all. Those are bold words.
The runic temple lies beyond here, but I have no intention of holding your hand all the way. You're on your own for now.
What a good friend.
Okay. Give me all your stuff. I want your stuff. Titus's Final Fantasy X music playing in the background. I've never actually played with Titus with the sound on. Yeah.
Watch this. Here I come.
All right. I got a bit like Titus's ultimate is pretty freaking awesome. Like it's a nice ultimate to use. It is kind of fun. Even if it doesn't do like a whole ton of damage.
Would you care to hear some rather depressing words? Do I have a choice? Those blanks have no hope of defeating chaos. Already, their fates are sealed. Yet even so, they gladly rush into battle to oppose him. Why do you think that is? It is because they have seen hope. The honor of death in battle. They seek salvation in some small semblance of that glory. When despair reaches its greatest heights, people will die in the name of hope. Think of it. That moment when all falls to despair. Think of Sarah's despair, should she discover you are not the one. Should she discover her fated beloved was not to be you. When people are deceived by hope, they will die in the name of despair. What are you saying? Go now if you wish. I long for a warrior of light to come to this world, but I do not long for it to be you. I feel no light emanating from you. Perhaps you would do well to think on this. Live as one among many nameless blanks, clutching to some small speck of hope. Or spurn that herd existence, and seek instead to die the most glorious of deaths in battle.
Huh. I wonder if Vox is, like, testing us. Congratulations, Mario? Mario? I apologize if I'm butchering your name, man. I've already finished this like 5 times on the Japanese server. I'm just kind of taking it slow. And having fun with it. Because I've never seen the actual language involved. The Chaos card is a non-augmentable, no max damage limit card. So, no, not really. It's good if you don't have anything else available for that category. Like, you need a fire AoE for mage. But other than that, no, it's not that good. The main reason why the Chaos card is not that great is because I'm pretty sure you can't augment it. Now, if it turns out that you can in this variation of the game, then, you know, it could be worth using, especially if it gets break damage limit. But until it gets break damage limit, it's kind of useless. Because right now, like, 9,999 damage in the game is, like, a lot, okay? So you can get by with doing cap damage, but after this chapter, stuff gets hard in a hurry. And you're going to need much, much more powerful things. It's even got the end music and everything. Well, I don't quite remember it being those tones. So we're trying to work our way around to the temple. The crystal basically is what's going on. Yet another elixir I gotta use. This is so stamina heavy. It's not even funny. The good thing about the break defense down cards is they do get damage limit break at 5 stars, so that'll be good. They won't always hit like softballs. Even if they aren't like damage focus cards, and they're not going to do like a ton of damage, they still have really great utility and are good cards to use. And getting break damage limit just kind of enhances that utility. This game was definitely balanced, at least initially for the first few chapters, around max damage cap.
I promise this will be quick.
They probably didn't want too many players who couldn't afford to have the damage break cards and stuff to be left out, even though they're technically really easy to get with the multiplayer cards. Oh, that's pretty cool. December. They just did that login event actually on the Japanese server, and they gave it's like 1,000 magicite, a grow star, like a ton of stuff. Yeah, they're giving away a ton of stuff for that. I really hope this game continues to be a good game that people play. Something that I kind of wanted to ask my viewers and stuff, how do you guys feel about the game right now? Because I know a lot of people are down about the Titus thing, and there was definitely a lot of player resentment as to how SE handled that. I mean, what do you guys think about the game right now? I mean, are you still excited to play it? Is it something that you still enjoy doing, even though you know that, the legend jobs are going to be the way that they are? I mean, personally, like, I know for a fact that you don't need the legend jobs to be successful at this game. As a matter of fact, the most powerful jobs in the Japanese server right now are not legendary jobs. They are Maya jobs. And Maya jobs are not legendary jobs. They're just regular jobs for Maya, designed specifically for her. So I kind of want to get some feedback on that. If you guys could drop a comment or something sometime, and tell me what you guys think about the game in its current state and stuff. Bard is going to be an excellent job. It's still regularly used in Japan, even though it's technically obsolete. Honestly, like, none of the support jobs really ever go bad. You can use just about any support job as long as it has over a certain number of hit points. Hit points is really the limiting factor for supports. They don't really need anything else if you think about it. And Bard is one of those good support jobs that gives a lot of utility to the party. You just got to be very careful how to use it because it's very tricky to use properly. All right, so White Mage right now is not in a good place because it's going to get replaced by Priest. Priest is basically like Mage's answer to Dancer. Um, Priest is a hella good job, and it's got 4-star defense, much better durability. It just is an all-around job, and plus it has the Rainbow Orb ultimate. So there's just a good job. You guys, I'm like, I promise you, if you pull for Priest and you get it, you will not be disappointed.
I know I said I'd wait, but waiting is waiting. Why not wait here with you? Bye.
Ah. White Mage comes back into the meta with the Hall of Fame. That's really the only reason why White Mage has a 100 score right. Jin, I think you and just about everybody who plays video games thinks the same thing. Yeah, okay. I don't care that I've been playing for 2 hours. Okay, I gotta sell some cards. So, sorry, guys. I'll try to make this quick. No, that was not a mistake. Yes, I did just sell my Chaos card. What's up, Carlos? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know how Sarah acted in Final Fantasy One. I really do not remember that game. Awesome, 5-star augments. I believe in the item shop you can actually make purchases to buy the augmentation materials to get some 5-star cards if you're interested. It's gonna be hella expensive though, so I don't know if you're. I'm sure like the Ultra Whales and stuff probably already have 5-star cards, and they're showing screenshots of it on Discord. Like, hey guys, look at me! I just purchased these augmentation materials here, and I got this 5-star card. Haha! I am special. No, you are a dumbass because you couldn't wait 2 weeks. So congratulations on you. Okay. Not from the multiplayer shop, although you can get them there. From the you can get them from the item shop. You can make purchases for you can make purchases for the augmentation materials. And since item purchases are now unlimited, oh, there's a small chance to get them from what, boss battles? Maybe. I haven't experienced that in the Japanese server just yet. Finally, I got a free elixir. Jesus, man. Took long enough. Chapter's almost done. So, I'll share. Hang on. They may not be there yet. We'll see. They might have been smart and said, oh, we're going to wait to put these in until Palladius Lagoon actually comes out. But then again, this is Square Enix, and sometimes they're not exactly smart. And they're not. Yeah, you can purchase the water pneumas right now. I'll give that some thought real fast. I may show you guys a 5-star augmentation on the stream. Maybe. We'll see. Let me finish this battle. Oh, hey, cool. I got another ability. You talking about me in Final Fantasy 15? I do not actually own Final Fantasy 15 because I don't own a console. It kind of sucks. I would have done probably some streaming for Final Fantasy 15 if I had that available, but I don't. I only play mobile games at the moment, mainly because computer games are very addictive for me, and I have a lot of problems putting computer games down. So I don't play them. Anyways, I got too hooked into World of Warcraft in my 20s, and as a result, I don't play PC games anymore. Coincidentally, this is kind of the similar strategy you're going to want to employ for the next tower event. Nuke the fire guy, kill the water guy. What ability did I unlock for Ashura? I thought I had them all. I didn't realize I had some to unlock there. And of course I click on it way too fast to see what the ability is. Okay. Good job, me. Awesome, got another summon ticket. Need those summon tickets, man. Need those summon tickets bad. Alright, so...
Here. Let's go.
Sure. Why not? I know everyone expects great things of me. Sarah believes in me with all her heart, believes that I will become the warrior of light. That gives me courage. So long as I fight for her, I fear no enemy. But what of me? What of my hopes? Locke said that I have no light of my own. I've started to feel the same way. Maybe my hope is out there. Maybe together with Sarah, I can find it.
Oh, you won't find it with Sarah, but you will find it. Alright, boys. Hell yeah. 5-star augments have been unlocked. I probably will do some of the chapter completion, but I want to check this 5-star augmentation out real fast. I might have an opportunity to do a card, maybe. I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna have to look at this. All right, so let's actually go into the card augmentation menu and check this out. Um, all right, so yeah, as you can see, Vanilla Fang is not augmentable at the moment. This, however, is. But we don't have the Gigantar bulbs, that's right. Are they in the shop right now? No, they are not. So buying the water Penumas would not be wise. Because we have no Gigantar bulbs. Can we summon some? Nope, they have not put in the Gigantar bulbs into the Kakatar summons as of yet. Alright, boys. So there's no way it's augmented, but we can explore around and see what the cost of things are and kind of go from there. The Ifrit materials have not been added yet to augment Ifrit. Let's see what these cards are going to be. All right, so 2 Gigantar bulbs and 2 Pneumas. That's not a very bad cost. That's pretty good. To get these cards right here are amazing. As you can see here, they have enhanced water twice. So they're going to be very, very valuable to be able to get to 5 stars. If you haven't already 4-starred them, I suggest starting to work on the force cards. All of the force cards are very, 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 very good. Very good. The least impressive is probably Brynhilder, simply because there's not too many fire-focused attackers in the game. But you're still going to want to have all of your force cards augmented. They will come in handy much later. Let's see, Tyro himself is not augmentable yet. Haste, Hermes is 2 Pneumas. So Hermes is pretty good. This is the buff that I was talking about right here. You get the extra life from Hermes, which is amazing. So Hermes only costs 1 orb. And then you also get the duration boost. They call it duration boost in the global version, but and it adds 1 turn duration to boons currently active. So again, that means if you already have a buff existing, it'll give you 1 extra turn on that buff. I believe that Carbuncle has the same thing. Carbuncle is going to cost 1 fire Pneuma and 1 earth Pneuma, which makes sense. It also has the duration boost as well with the extra life. So those are very, very good abilities to have. Take a look at 5-star Tyro. So 5-star Tyro has Asuna and Holy Cleansing. Removes ailments otherwise unremovable. So basically, when you cast Tyro on yourself, you're guaranteed to dispel 1 buff. So that's pretty cool. I don't have Carbuncle at 4 stars. I can't look at him. YRP is not augmentable. See what Nekomata gets at 5 stars. He gets Elemental Retrieval and Potent Ailments. So he's not really worth getting up, to be totally honest with you. Because he's already got Potent Ailments, and having another one, like, I mean, I'm 5-star him simply because I have him at 4 stars, and it's not really that hard to 5-star cards. So I'll probably definitely 5-star him, but he's not really augmentable if you don't already have him at 4 stars. Probably the same thing could be said for Glacia Lebelos. Yeah, I don't like those 5-star abilities. They're not that great. We could look at the passives and see what the passives are. Enhance Earth plus 3%, HP up plus 3%. It's probably the same thing for Nico. The Sicarius cards go up to level 10. And they get Sicarius Bestia Hunter. That's a pretty good ability. And then Blood Tap increases damage when your HP is low. So that's pretty cool. That's for the Ranger cards. Let's see what the Mage cards are. Element Tap increases damage in proportion to the number of orbs you have stocked. Oh, that's awesome. So that's going to be one thing that's going to be very, very useful for people who are using the force cards, because if you have a ton of fire elements stocked up, then your Sicarius cards are going to do much more damage in proportion to how many orbs you have. Let's look at Vanilla Fang's extra ability that it gets. It gets Element Tap as well at 5 stars, so that's pretty cool. Um, let's look at a single target spell. See what the single target spells get. Critical weakness increases critical chance by 15% for weakness attacks, and then Element Tap as well. So these cards are actually fairly good. The problem is their attack is kind of low, so getting them to 5 stars is not necessarily a high priority, but they don't cost a lot of materials, so that's probably something that you could do. Let's check out maybe one of the warrior cards. See what Tyson Jet gets. Starting actions up. Shield Sicarius Bestia Enhanced Water. Oh wow. Shield Sicarius Bestia 15%. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's a good ability to have. It's going to be very useful. Increases damage when your HP is high, so Vitality Tap is going to be the warrior ability. So that'll be pretty cool. What are other spells? Oh, Moogle is actually pretty cool as well. Moogle is going to get Ability Starter. Ability Ignition, excuse me. Increases the magic power for the next ability by 25%. So you cast Moogle on yourself, and then you cast Vanilla Fang, and it will do 25% more damage. So that's a pretty cool little ability to have. I'll probably get, I'm going to eventually 5-star all of my 4-star cards, because if cards are good enough to have it 4 stars, they're good enough to have it 5 stars, so you might as well just go ahead and do it. It's just going to take a lot of time. So the Blood Tap is the ability, increases damage when your HP is low, and then Critical Rupture. Criticals ignore a set amount of target's defense. So those are the Ranger cards. They'll probably be fairly strong, which is one of the reasons why I augmented most of them. So yeah, that's 5-star cards, guys. Let's take a look at Asmoda or Ashura. These are the break defense down cards. You get Critical Sundering, which criticals break the damage gauge by 30% more, and then you get the damage break limit. So this is a very, very, very good card to have at 5 stars. It's kind of expensive, costing 3 Pneumas. And then, of course, these are the materials that I'm talking to you about, guys. The Shadowy Wing, the Behemoth materials. Those are all going to be used for 5-star augments in the future. So, the cost for the Sicarius cards to go to 5 stars is 2 of the 5-star materials and 1 of the 4-star crystals. They haven't implemented those in the game just yet. The crystals are the multi-element, like the ones that you can use any 2 Sicariuses for. So yeah, that's pretty cool, guys. I can't wait for Palladius Lagoon to come out. I'm really excited. I think it'll be absolutely amazing. Gonna go ahead and augment this. Why the hell not? Oh, another thing you need to keep in mind is 5-star augments cost 1.2 million gil, guys. So your gil is going to matter in the future. Yeah, you have to use you have to fight the 4-star fights to be able to get the 5-star augmentation materials, which is one of the limiting factors because we don't have 4-star fights just yet. They'll probably re-release Tyro to introduce the 4-star fights, much like they introduced multiplayer with Tyro. That's kind of what I expect to happen. The reason I'm going to the multiplayer arena is I want to check and see if they have new materials that have been released. Oh, that Odin's Curse music is like horrible. So no, they haven't released any new materials, but the prismatic jewels at talking about when I say the multiple. Um, I'm sorry, I really, really, really hate the Odin Sicarius music. It's bloody awful. Why they chose that song, I don't know. There's nothing in the MP shop. Alright, so, anyways, that's pretty much what I have for this stream, guys. If you want, I can show you more of the Japanese server, or we could just call it a night here. It's whatever you guys want to do. But, I I have quite a bit of work to do on these cards now that their levels have raised. So I should probably work on that some as well. So I'm probably gonna go finish this chapter. I might as well go ahead and do that. And hopefully some of my more important cards will level up in the process. Yeah, I mean, skill seed farming is kind of blah. I don't want to skill seed farm. I have a lot of work to do on the Japanese server to get caught up to where I was, so I'll probably work on that after I get this particular portion of the chapter done. I want to go ahead and get these rewards knocked out and get the chapter clear. See what the chapter clear rewards are.
Some of the minions stayed behind and they're lying in wait all over the place.
The leaders of the pack have left. The pups will follow soon enough.
What? You're going to let enemies of the royal family escape just like that? They all must die! The villainess must be cursed! Show no cooperation from all who oppose us!
Calm yourself, Fairy.
Well, at least go talk to the captain of the guard. I'm sure he and his men could use all the help they could get right
Good
now.
lord. She's like bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty Christmas Echo. Okay. So, Jack Shot's a lot of fun, but I want to put Titus's secondary abilities to use. This has a secondary bonus because Hashmouth's coming out in a day or two. So leveling up these cards is a pretty good idea. I think we'll go with that. Those are all fairly important cards. I think we will go with that. So, if you want to see Titus as a wind attacker, here you go. Well, okay, maybe not that, but maybe this one. Not bad. Pretty good. 41k. That's not bad. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty decent damage. No criticals. Dang. Oh well. I'm not going to spend any more elixirs, so we'll just go until I run out of stamina, and then I'll come back later to finish the rest of this. Earth seeds times 1,000. Okay, so I assume there's nothing in there that I have to do. So we'll come here. Maybe you just have to unlock the holds. I mean, that's kind of what it seems like. Maybe, possibly. All right. Good lord. He's just like zapping stuff. This is kind of crazy. I did not think Titus would be this strong with the wind element, but apparently he is, so. No, I actually downloaded an official copy. So there's a way that you can access the Google Play Store through Japan using a VPN. Um, and basically, you sign up for the VPN and you change your IP to a Japanese IP, and then you can access the Google Play Store that way. Create a Google Play account and actually link your game to a Google Play account, which is very nice because that means you get all the achievement bonuses, which in the Japanese version equates to several summon tickets, which is one of the reasons why I reset the game, because I wasn't getting those and I wanted them. It's just frustrating not to be able to get all the rewards that you're supposed to be getting. Titus makes pretty quick work of this this stuff. These nodes are so expensive, it's not even funny, like stamina wise. I'm probably only going to be able to do one more. But let's see what we get out of this. Skill seeds. Getting skill seeds, which is something that I don't necessarily want nor need at the moment. Oh, I did say I was going to show you guys a Palladius Lagoon on stream, so I'll do that as well. Ah! There's that summon ticket. So I have 3 summon tickets now. Awesome. Alright, so for the water quay, need a fire card. Fairly easy stuff. This is all like just Give me chapter 5 already, man. I want this game to be difficult. Tired of this easy stuff, man. Just so you guys know, if you thought chapter 3 was a grind, or you think you don't know what a grind is until you go do, like, chapter 4 and 5, like, they are such a grind. It's not even funny. It's pretty bad, actually, how long they are. Just use my ultimate there, mostly for score purposes. Just wanted to get as big of an overkill as I possibly could. It looks as if Chapter 3-2 is basically farming the same stuff as Chapter 3-1. Alright, so I'm out of stamina now. So, we'll finish unlocking this at another time. I'll probably show you guys a video of me unlocking this, or maybe do it on a stream. But I'm out of stamina at the moment, so I'm gonna go play on the Japanese server. Let me go. Let me show you a quick run, real fast, before I end the stream. So we'll do a quick Kakitar run, and that way you guys can kind of see what that's about. I appreciate you guys sticking with me for so long. I know this has been kind of a lengthy stream. Hopefully you guys have learned some new stuff. Hopefully I was able to teach you guys something for being around. I know, like it's a little bit flat without music and stuff, and I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out different ways that I can introduce music into the stream that's actually good, because I got a few negative reviews about stuff that I had been playing. People saying that the music wasn't coming very good through, coming through very well. The VPN is automatic. So basically what you have to do is, like, to create a Google account, you have to, like, turn your phone on airplane mode, reset it, and then when it opens back up, you turn on your VPN, and then you can create a Japanese Google account. Then once you have a Japanese Google account, it doesn't matter, like, you don't need the VPN anymore. You basically, you go onto Google Play, and the it will allow you to choose wherever in the world you want to set your location to. And basically what it does is it changes your IP to access the Japanese, and basically and you can choose where. I'm not going to do it because I don't really care to at the moment, but you click on Japan, it'll turn you over, and then you'll be Japan, and then you can the Google Play Store. I don't need farming. I need to make sure I have the appropriate deck equipped, because I need light seeds. So I also need to be able to kill the opponent. So I need a break card of some sort. Unfortunately, I don't have very good ones at the. My cards on the Japanese server are still pretty poor. And I need water seeds. Oh, jeez, man. I don't have a lot of very good options at the moment. Need some light seeds, some water seeds. I guess we'll just go kind of like a rainbow setup. That's fine. You know what? As a matter of fact, I don't think I need that earth spell. I'm gonna take that off. Put another light seed spell there. This gives me light seeds. So the reason why I need light seeds is I pull paladin. So let me show you what my current Japanese um, as far as jobs are concerned. So these are all the jobs that I've pulled so far. I've got rogue, I got paladin, scholar, assassin, black mage, red mage, and I think, yeah, those are all the jobs that I've pulled so far. I'm not exactly happy with some of my jobs. Like, I didn't really want scholar, but this is paladin. In case you guys didn't know, it's mostly water seeds and light seeds for the most part. There's panel 7 has some different ones, fire seeds and stuff, but for the most part it's light and water seeds. So that's the reason why I'm chasing those so hard. I'm also working on black mage, which is water seeds and wind seeds. So I'm trying to get those done as well. Let's see if I can unlock any panels here. Yep, I got a couple panels I can unlock. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a cat guitar run. I'm just gonna do one because I don't have the sub jobs yet, so I can't do a proper seed farming setup. And plus, my cards are like really poor right now for it. So I also finished the Final Fantasy VII region, by the way. So that's complete. All right, here we go. All right, so we'll do a run real fast. We'll show you guys this. It's not too terribly difficult. I cleared this with a 4-star job, so beginners can clear this area. I wouldn't suggest it, but if this is something that you need to do to go ahead and help you get an 8-panel job, then you can choose to do it. Doing 1 or 2 runs as a beginner is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not great either. So this is Rogue. Rogue is primarily a light earth wind attacker, or earth fire, excuse me, attacker. And the card that I am using is the AoE Fire Sicarius card. I forgot the name of him. He'll probably be coming out relatively soon to the global version. That's the Rogue's ultimate. It applies D-barrier as well as stun. So it's pretty good in that regard. Yeah, it might be Borelius or Barelas, or I don't know. It's one of those things. Oh, so I got really, really fortunate here, and I got a water Kakitar, so I'll probably be able to get a fairly decent score from this. particular run. Show you guys the modifiers and stuff. Yeah, so we got a 500k score. That's awesome. You want to try and get like a million score. Is probably where you be shooting for regularly. And as you can see, the EXP gain here is fairly good. It's not that bad. And then the skill seed modifiers are insane. So forgive me, I'm getting a bunch of new cards here. I'm not going to try and speed through this. So that way you can see the modifiers. So as you can see, I got 18,000 light skill seeds just from this one run in this lagoon. I got of 40,000 skill seeds roughly, maybe 35, something along those lines. Yeah, I got 35,000 skill seeds there in total just by doing one node. So it's pretty insane the amount of skill seeds you can get from this area. You get skill seeds very rapidly. And plus the last two nodes back here, they have chests, right? And inside the chests are 10,000 of every skill seed between the two nodes. So you get you get a lot of skill seeds in a hurry here. We'll just go ahead and kill them. So like if you have a very strong ultimate, it's probably best to use it on that first grouping, because there's 3 of them there, and you're gonna get a pretty high score if you do that. So I hit a crit for a very good crit on that mob, and as you can see, my score is up in the 800,000 range already, which is amazing. But this is gonna suck because now I have to. Oh my god, I don't have a card that can actually kill this guy now. That's not good. That's really not good. It's gonna take me a while to get this guy down. So, the little cane buff, in case you guys are wondering, is a trance card. It's a trance buff for mages. I tapped one too many times. I got my ultimate. I should have used it. I'll use it here. Oh, shit. I fucked that up. Okay. Alright, we can get our ultimate back, I think. If I keep driving orbs, should be able to get it back. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. We got our ultimate now. Alright, so just auto attack them until we can break them and then use our ultimate. And hopefully that won't kill our score too much. You have to be careful because these guys will run away on you if you take too long to kill them. So you don't want to do that if at all possible. Crap, I couldn't get a million score. So we'll get a 500k modifier here, probably. That sucks. This node is the one where you get all the experience. So I want you guys to kind of see this. Look at how much experience you get for this particular node. So you got 40,000 experience for this node, and I got a free elixir out of the deal because I leveled up. And then those are the skill seed drops that I was talking about, the 10,000 light and dark. And then the next node has water, fire, earth, and wind. Hopefully we don't get stuck with another fire opponent in this node because those kind of suck. Oh boy, okay. Gonna try and use some light spells here to kind of get his gauge down. Alright, let's see what we got here. Please don't be fire. Please don't be fire. Please don't be fire. Be nice to me, game. Ah, cool. It's not fire. Alright. That'll work. It's not ice either. So, yeah, break defense down cards are really good for these fights to make them go a little bit smoother and faster. So, if you have break defense down cards, definitely bring them because they will help tremendously with expediting these fights and making them a lot easier. So I want to try an ultimate when I break him, if at all possible. If I had Brave, it'd be a lot better, but I don't at the moment. Alright, so we can break him here, and then we'll kill him with ultimate and then fire spell. We didn't get it. Alright, so we didn't get a great score, but that's okay. We'll still get a decent seed modifier and be alright. So again, quite a good number of skill seeds there, and this right here is the Penumbo, is the material that you need to get 5-star cards. It drops in this area, so definitely hit this area as hard as you possibly can. And there's the 10,000 of everything, and that's it, man. That's the area. Doesn't take very long to clear. It's very efficient, and you get a ton of skill seeds. It's absolutely amazing. And that's one of the reasons why I can't stress this enough. You guys really need to buckle down and save for this particular area for when it comes out. You're going to want to be here a lot, as much as possible. Um, so yeah, because I cleared that area, I could probably do quite a bit with my paladin now. Um, see exactly how much I can get done. Yep, I got another panel on him. And I could probably finish off this panel as well. So I'm getting into panel 4. It's going to be a little bit more expensive and stuff. So, but panel 7. See what we can do with this. Very nice. So yeah, you can see exactly. I mean, like the progress that I made just by doing that one run was insane. Um, it's pretty amazing. So I went from a 3-panel paladin to a 5-panel paladin just by doing one run in the just by doing one run in that Kekatar region. So yeah, that area is very 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 good, guys. Cannot stress that enough. And the insane part about it is I only had 2 4-star cards. Like I had 2 3-star cards and 2 4-star cards. By the time we're going to be able to run that area, we'll have a full 4-star deck, as well as we'll be able to get 5-star cards very shortly after. And 5-star cards have much higher skill seed bonuses, as well as much higher damage, which allows you to get a better score for much higher multipliers. So you could potentially see scores in the millions, and you could potentially see modifiers as high as 500. In which case, your efficiency for running those is going to be insane. Um, so you'll be able to get 100 to 125,000 of a particular skill seed in one run. Um, it's going to do tremendous things for skill seed farming. So definitely look forward to that Gigantar area, guys. It is a hallmark of this game. It is so good, so good. It's not even funny how good it is. As a matter of fact, I might be able to do something. Oh no, I spent all my water seeds, so can't really do anything with my black mage, but that's okay. Guess I'll start chipping away at Assassin a little bit, um, since he's going to be Hall of Fame soon. But anyways, that's really all I got for this stream, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out and watching me do Chapter 3-2. Hopefully, again, like you guys learned a lot. So leave a like, drop a comment, and let me know how things are going with you guys. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say, and if you want to support the stream, you can always support the stream. The donations and everything have been turned on. That's up to you. So anyways, I will see you guys next time. I'll probably be doing a stream later this week, probably Friday or Saturday, around 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will keep you guys posted on that. So until then, I'll see you guys